And welcome back. As we're making our way through the Society of Leopold, yes, Leopold's England branch. And of course I'm going to kill each and every one of these dumbasses because, I mean, experience. Why would I not want to get experience? And look at that, I'm already up to 1,900 something. Now it's down to like 1,000. Summon elemental. Now, as I did state last episode, any items that you're missing in here, as long as you come back for it at some point, you can just leave on the ground and come back to get them. So, obviously speaking, I'm going to be doing just that, just off screen. You know, you handle the water of life relatively well there, Kristoff. And this is without any heightened resistances. Nice miss. Okay, dude, how are you shooting me through the box? Alright, well, I'm making my way through here. I'm gonna get healed up. And summon elemental. Even level 1 is a relatively strong enemy, or relatively strong elemental. Most importantly, though, level 1, regardless of strength, the elemental is another, basically literal bullet sponge. Locked.
Who's that? They'll burn like tinder.
You know, it's rude to gang up on somebody like that. You're lucky it was me that you were doing it to, because if it were anyone else, you would possibly have actually killed them.
Can't wait to get a hold of some damn kindred. They'll burn like tinder.
From the Journal of Father Leo Ignatius, Society of Leopold, October 1999. Damn! The Zamitsi drove us off my excavation, killed half my men. We barely got away with the artifacts we uncovered. I cannot believe the Lord allowed this travesty! Friar Ignatius insists that the large carved stones over the ruins were protective blessings placed after the fall of Masquerade Castle by persons unknown. He maintains that the Zamitsi could freely pillage the ruins once we broke through the wards. I dislike his holier-than-thou attitude and don't miss him very much, though he was useful in finding the site of the ruins.
So, in other words, you fucked around and found out. Let's drop that for now.
From the Journal of Father Leopold, Society of Leopold. God has blessed me with my greatest prize, an ancient vampire still sleeping in deep torpor. He's a blaspheming heretic who wears the red cross of a crusader to mark all that is holy. I'll enjoy tormenting such an evil creature. I've shipped him to my estate, where I'll bind him and fatten him on fresh plasma. Then, engorged on his blood, I will hunt down the Zamitsi, who dare to steal artifacts that were rightfully mine. I know little about them, except that they have excavated a tremendous amount of earth from the site and shipped it to London, and from there, I think, to New York, the diabolical home of the Sabbat. They must be setting up a large operation to need so much earth from their homeland.
Let me in. Ah, you can't stop me from taking this. Let's take a look at the baton. Unidentified. I will go on and take it with me though, because that'll be a bit more useful than these flamethrowers. You play way too much Call of Duty. Against vampires, corner camping with a shotgun doesn't work quite as well.
Who's that? I'm sending you straight to hell.
So we got douchebag over there. We'll talk to him in a minute.
You feel your blood burning.
Up there, what we got in here? Brass knuckles.
Hello, filthy little kindred. I am Father Leo Alatius, and I have killed bloodsuckers like you for 200 years.
I have no wish to fight thee.
Then give up your blood without a fight. It will make a tasty addition to my collection. Early generation kindred, vintage 12th century. 1140. A good decade for Vitae.
I wish only to leave this place, but I will kill thee if I must.
Your time is dead, boy. You can never fit into this world. You have no one. You are nothing. Let us deliver you from this alien land of eternal loneliness and pain.
I did not endure for 800 years to die at thy behest.
Freeze.
I can draw no precious blood here.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Suck it, bitch.
From the Journal of Father Leo Alatius, Society of Leopold. These damned Zemitzi are proving very hard to find, since they hired the criminal Giovanni to make their shipments untraceable. Still, once the blood of my sleeping vampire courses through my veins, I'll find them and crush the sleeping Vukodlak. Then, with the blood of Vukodlak in my veins, I'll be able to destroy all vampires. Of course, I don't mean all vampires. I'll require a well-maintained flock of imprisoned vampires to keep me supplied with blood. And I'll have to crush all the other vampire slayers lest they destroy my flock. Then I'll have life eternal, without succumbing to the curse of Cain. This will take time, but I have all the time in the world. My first 300 years of life will soon seem like nothing more than a prelude to my holy domination of the earth.
Domination.
Tomorrow we'll try to feed the vampire without awakening him.
Fear the holy domination. Modified pistol. You didn't happen to drop anything, did you? Doesn't look like it. Alright, and with that boyo ditto, we should be able to just head back down the stairs and walk out. Let's see. Pressing the wrong buttons.
You feel your blood oozing away?
I mean, not particularly. And thusly, we enter.
Now is all my reason thrown down. Surely my sleep hath made me mad, for if I'm yet sane, then the world has become a lunatic asylum. Towers of glass loom over the tallest cathedral spires. Juggernauts of steel hurtle through the streets of London. The cobbled Roman roads, which once I walked as a young crusader, are now fused into a single ribbon of black stone. And those roads are clogged with night-walking Londoners, heedless of the danger from the vampires among them. Are they so emboldened by the phantom torches, which pierce the night and stab my eyes? Surely my world has died, and all I love lies buried with it.
Surely. Don't call me Shirley. So we finally made our way into the second half of the game proper. Modern,
My
half
garments
modern day
have
West
mouldered
London.
away with age, as my body would have, were I not one of the damned. I cannot wander the streets clad thus. I have need of suitable garments.
Boy, you need a lot more than some new clothes, you freak. You need to hand over your wallet.
I know not thy language, but thy intent is clear from the mask that obscures thy eyes. Thou art a common cutpurse.
What? What's this about a purse? Shut up and give me your money.
I shall give thee my blade instead.
Yeah! Are you crazy? Ow, please don't hurt me. Take my gym bag, please. You need clothes, right? I got clothes. You take them. Just don't hurt me.
I thank thee for this gift. Go forth. Steal no more.
Right. Okay, I'm gone.
Alright. And now Christoph Romul has gone from a noble knight to a gym bro. Or Steven Seagal? It's a Bobby. It's another Bobby. The car del Policia. Don't mind me while I get lost, because it's actually been a hot minute since I've been in this section of the game. Ah, here we go. Curio shop.
Hail and well met, keeper of the curio shop. I am Christoph.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
Thy shop displays items of great import. We would examine thy wares.
Very well, then. Sumner Montague at your service.
So this is like what's her name and what's his name, where we come to buy magical artifacts and blood and whatnot. Sucks that I've lost out on my antediluvian and elder blood. C'est la vie. Well, I'm not going to sell anything just yet, just because
A pleasure serving you, Christoph. Good day. Do come back when you have more
I can get
trinkets.
substantially better money once I actually level up the stuff. Fucking... I think I need to go down here. We're looking for the place with the thumpy dumps. In other words, the club that's making all that racket. I think it's this... nope. Oh, yeah. Or not. Oh, fuck. Oh. Club Tenebrae. That's what we're looking for. A lady having a fucking seizure.
We have a wide selection of vitae for your dining pleasure. We have blue-collar brews, white-collar cocktails, and pink-collar daiquiris. We've got young blood, old blood, tainted blood, and blue blood. We've got innocence, we've got experience, uptown, downtown, Park Avenue matrons, and Bowery wine. Our special of the day is a succulent free-range virgin, fresh off the bus from Iowa, free of additives and preservatives. You'll find it a tart blend with a crisp and refreshing afterbite.
So we can straight buy Vitae here. But that's not what we need. Nope. We've come here for this douchebag of all people.
Bottoms up.
blood's a bit diluted here, eh? What, you fresh out of the grave? Newly embraced? You look it, with that deer in the headlights look pasted on your gob.
Do not presume to mock me, whelp. I am far older than thou knowest, and have no patience for the likes of thee.
Well, well, well. Oi, barkeep! Get this antique bloodsucker a swig of vitae, courtesy of Pink of Clan Bruges. Don't water it down, you mortal worm. This'll put some colour back in your cheeks. Air of the bat that bit you.
Thou art Bruges? Art thou a Promethean?
Ha! You must be a fossil. The Prometheans are ancient history. Those nutters are long dead, along with their utopian ideals. What a load of bat shit that was! What's your name, you crusty old relic?
Forgive me. I am Christoph Romuald.
Oh, Christoph Romuald.
Christoph Romuald, once of the Order of the Sword Brethren. Once a Promethean Bruges, and now I know not what. Weary, alone, and
Damned I can't help. But no one is alone with old Pink around. Especially not a fella Bruges. Here's to Christoph, the last of the Prometheans. Welcome to the new world, Squire. Hope you like what we done with the place. So, where will you be creating your Promethean paradise on Earth, Squire?
all I wanted was to be with my Inesca.
A bit of crumpet, eh? I've heard of worse paradises and no mistake.
But fair Inesca was taken as ghoul by that Tzimisce monster Vukutlak. After such horrors as I have endured, after losing so much, I awake to find I have finally lost all. For I have lost her.
Yeah, not so fast, Squire. There's two ways your bird might be around. Ghouls can live as long as us licks. Of course, you need a constant supply of Tzimisce blood, or she'll fall apart faster than Thatcher's reforms. And if one of them fiends embraced her, she'd be around today as one of us. Well, as a Tzimisce.
Thou dost compound my misery. I dare not hope such a thing. 'Twould be a curse if fair Inesca lived in such a state for 1,000 years.
Take it from old Pink. Anything's better than the quiet of the grave. There's hope even for us licks. We can climb the path to the summit. Or some such.
Thou art on the road of humanitas?
Something like that.
Thou speakest true. Should Inesca have been preserved for lo these many centuries, I shall seek after her. Whether she is ghoul to that monster Vukutlak, or one of his vampires, I shall find her. Find her and destroy him. He will pay in angry blood. And if I find only her grave, I shall be exceedingly glad for her soul.
Rare thing, such passion in licks. Bloodless pack of cowards these days. Tell you what, I'll help you find this bird, Inesca. I hates the Tzimisces too. I could enjoy sinking me fangs into a fiend or two.
My Lord Pink, thou art honorable. I accept thy kindly offer.
You need me to tell you what's what. The Camarilla have a million little rules. Wipe yourself with the wrong hand, and these licks will call down the Justicars on you.
What?
Nothing, just a joke.
Thou art unlike the vampires of my world, for most only assisted me for their personal gain.
Well, what's left of us Bruges gotta stick together, even if you are a moldy old fossil. So, where did you last see this bird of yours?
I last beheld Inesca before the collapse of the Tzimisce stronghold in Prague. I have since learned that the Tzimisce have traveled from thence to London, and by sea to a land west of London called New York. Perhaps this New York lies within Ireland.
live in New York!
There are isles west of Ireland?
Yeah, something like that. Little place called America. The United States thereof.
United States. An auspicious name. For I wish my own state reunited.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Perhaps in New York shall we find a criminal named Giovanni.
Giovanni? They ain't one guy. They're a whole clan. A whole clan of criminals. They snacked on old Cappadocius and sucked down all his juice. The entire Cappadocian clan is gone. And the Giovanni have their power.
I'm not surprised. The Cappadocian clan seemed oddly gullible and ripe for domination by schemers even in my day. What became of the Bruja?
What hasn't? The Bruja are all kissed and made up with the Ventru now, in one big happy family called the Camarilla. The Toreador, the Gangrel, the Nosferatu, the loony Malkavians, even the Tremere are bosom buddies.
The best Malkavians.
Out of fear of Gehenna, mostly. Our real enemy is the Sabbat, made up of the Zumitzi, the Lasombra, and a pack of the most vicious licks in the world. I don't care for the snobs of the Camarilla any more than the next lick, but I don't want to dig my way out of a bloody grave. That's what the Sabbat do to you. Beat you to the brink of death, then bury you. When you start starving, you claw your way to the surface, the madness killing any bit of humanity in you. So I work with the Camarilla against the Sabbat.
My past is dead, and I am no longer a pawn servicing the whims of the elders and their jihad.
It ain't good to be alone out there. It helps to have a gang at your back. Especially if you want to find this Inesca. I can't help you find the Giovanni, but I can help you find out about any bootleg shipping. The filthy Setites run all the bootleg shipping in London. I know a Setite knocking shop on the East End. Now let's put the boot into some snakes, but watch yourself. The Setites are a real bad seed.
Knocking shop?
I know you had them in your day, Chris. Even a geezer like you can't be older than the world's oldest profession. Now come on, we're gonna need some supplies. You can sell some of that old junk and get some real weapons.
We require an armorer and an alchemist.
Something like that.
Well, I did not advance it there automatically. It just kind of skipped ahead
All these
itself.
horseless carriages and electric lights must be too much for your little medieval mind, eh, Chrissy?
I have witnessed the perverse experiments of the Tremere, clay that walks like a man, and spirits of the dead. Lights and wagons have no power to enthrall me.
Ah, shut up. Who asked you? You'll need me if you want to survive in this world.
Dick. Well, let's take a quick peek at old Pinky here. Pinky comes with a shotgun and a pistoli. Now let's go on and equip him with the shotgun, I guess. He starts off pretty mid-range across the board with 50s. Being of Clan Bruja, he gets Celerity, Potent. He also starts off with a pretty decent amount from Protean. And a half-decent amount from Presence as well. So we need to infiltrate the Setite lair. Alright. And where shall we be going? Pray tell, do we hither over yonder? As we do.
Bring you up to date on the modern world, Christoph. Let's see. Against all odds, peddlers and money changers defeated the priests and the nobles, so now merchants rule the world. peasants rule themselves by voting on who gets to be king in his court. And some people still believe the world was created in 7 days, even though men have walked on the moon.
The Lord completed the world in 6 days, and that means that faith has not died in these 800 years.
Unfortunately, not.
Well, extending this episode out just a little bit, we're gonna go looking for that,
Oof, I'm damned thirsty. I could go for a lick stick.
Lickstick?
A mortal. Feeding, you stupid git.
We shall not take the lives of those we feed upon.
Oh, bugger off. What do you care about the juice bags anyway?
As long as we have greater power, we have an obligation to keep them under our protection.
You're a fat lot of fun, aren't you?
It is important.
Okay, okay. No killing when I feed. Christ.
the noble obligation, noblesse oblige. Anyhoozle, as I was attempting to say, I'm going to extend this a little bit so I can come on down here to Otto's van.
We need to get you some real weapons. Those ancient artifacts ain't gonna do shit against licks with guns. You need to sell some junk. I bet that necklace would fetch a tidy sum.
Never.
Oh, terribly sorry, your lordship. Just trying to save your blood-sucking hide is all.
What it do, Otto?
What? What do you want?
So, modern day equipment is pretty much exactly like how the ancient equipment was as well. In terms of the stats that it has. I'd like to get that. Sap gloves, pretty useless. Down on the bottom, we've got the weapons that were so useless.
My burdens prevent further cumbrance.
Ugh.
Get lost!
I'll be back for your shit later, as I head over to the Bridgehaven to empty out my fucking inventory. I'm not gonna sell any of this stuff until I have had a chance, or until I can upgrade my fucking, what's it called? Until I can upgrade my haggling ability. That's what I'm trying to think of. Don't really need the blood on me. There we go. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, let's go on and rest. Which is it? This one. So close to having level 5 ice prison. We'll go on and accept that, leave Pink how he is. And let's go deal with deal with upgrading my equipment.
What? What do you want?
I want to just grab a leather jacket and increase visual senses, or since I'm not really looking to be frontline anyways, I'll go on and grab that. Alright.
All right, let's head over to the underground. The Setite brothel's over by the docks in an abandoned theater. Come on. I plan to rack up a few Setite skins before the night's over.
And pray tell, what shall thee do with said skins? You know what? Actually, I don't care. This is going to be an interesting location later. But for now, though, we're running on to almost 40 minutes, so I dare say it is time to call it. We'll see y'all next time. Cheers, everybody.